Well, g'day there folks, here we are today, Wednesday outing with Shania and Mum.
There you see.
At the About Coco restaurant. We've been here before.
Yeah, been before, but
But
long time.
let's talk about something that's up on the news circuit recently. There's two apps I'd like to talk about, and as from the title of the video, is Thailand becoming a surveillance state? It's a big question. What? What? You want to make some painting? You want to make some painting?
No.
You sure?
60 baht.
50 baht, 60 baht?
50 baht.
50 baht, okay, yeah.
5 baht.
Up to you, darling.
50 baht.
You can buy, it's okay. Anyway, while they work through that sort of stuff. Yeah, I'm going to make reference to two apps in particular, which on the surface look fairly benign. Now the first one I'm going to talk about is the new, what do you call it, the retirement savings lottery is the first one that comes up. Now look, again on the surface I think this is a great app. Right, you know, it's going to teach some financial literacy to Thais that haven't got a retirement saving plan, because that's one of the things. We have an ageing population here in Thailand, and in sort of saying that the traditional Thai method for the ageing population is family take care of them. Okay, I'm on that sort of, I'm sort of in that road of, in that retirement group, because their retirement age is 60. Of course, Mum is in that retirement age as well. She still works from home. She does her little sort of sewing stuff. You know, she gets paid per garment she manufactures, and you know, it's quite a simple, you know, I suppose, you know, money winner for, you know, the aging. Not many people have access to that. So in sort of saying the fact that the retirement savings lottery is going to sort of produce a situation where Thais love their lottery. Yeah, up to the, yeah, you can sit there, you choose one. Yeah, so Thais currently have a big, you know, want to play the lotteries. You know, it's again, it's a sort of I suppose a form of gambling. You know, from my early days, I was taught by a multi-millionaire the fact that you know, the only people who can afford look like when they're going, the only people who can afford to play lotteries are the people who don't need the money, because that money is way better invested, you know, if you save it up and put it into sort of probably in index funds and things like that. But yeah, again, nobody's taught this stuff. At least the Thailand Retirement Lottery gives us the option, or gives them the option. Sorry, they're still working out where we're sitting. Gives them the option of where, obviously putting money away for that rainy day. And the incentive that they're going to use is the fact that, well, you know, you can win some money each week, you know, potentially. So let's talk about that. Okay, before we get into that, I suppose it's time to look at what we call it. 85 baht. Well, looks like I'm going to get my little Google app out to photograph it and find out what we got on the food menu. We've been here before. There was a link up there from when we were here last time. Looks like they've made a few changes here. But again, it's one of the restaurants that has managed to survive over the long-term period, because I think it was at least a year ago since we've been here last. Yeah, so let's get down to this this NFS, this National Savings Fund. Right, it's on the surface it sounds good, right? What you've got is you've got contribution limits of 13,200 baht annually. They also say it's 3,000 baht a month. I don't know if they've done their math right. If it's 3,000 baht a month times 12 is 36. Yeah, there's obviously something wrong with the numbers there, or maybe it's just a limit per year. But even when you're sort of calculating that limit per year, that's a maximum that, you know, from the age of, so I think 17, no, 15 years old. Yeah, so before I interrupted there, yeah, so if you can start at the age of 15 and it goes to 59 years old. When you're 60, you're just being retired, so you won't be contributing to anymore, but maybe I don't know. It's, still up in the air. There's not a lot of details going around. So again, just take this with a grain of salt because we just had a major upset in the government systems here. The government that nobody wanted, and the government that was exited, in 2006 and 2014 and 2008. Or whatever, whenever the last two coups were, it was all about the Thaksin overview. Thaksin overview, I don't know what you would call it. But yeah, one of his daughters is running the country again. Well, there you go. Isn't that why they had a coup? I don't know. I'm trying to follow that stuff, I don't know. But anyway, like if you do the actual math, right, if you start at the age of 15, putting your money in, that would give you like a total saving amount on the 13,200 baht per year of 580,000 baht is your total amount. Now, even if you worked on a basic 6% compound interest, which they should be adding to those contributions, just because it's going into a savings fund. That's only another 170,000 odd baht anyway. So I'm not quite sure how that retirement fund really plays into managing retirement here in Thailand. But again, Thais live fairly cheaply when they get a bit older. I don't know what they would convert to on a weekly basis. They haven't done the math. But yeah, the whole idea is it gives the people an option, right? Rather than spending your 120 baht, which the tickets are 80 baht and the 40 baht is that's a mystery why there's an extra 40 baht when the tickets actually have 80 baht written on them.
What you say?
We're talking about the Thailand National Savings Fund contribution. Okay, the new lottery, the new Thailand lottery. You know the new one on app.
Yes, I know.
You have already.
I have already.
You have already. She's got it already. There you go.
Yes, I hope to win too.
Yeah, but yeah, these tickets it's like a scratch lottery on a phone app. I think scratch lotteries are great when you have the ticket and you can scratch them. The fact that it's come a lottery on a scratch. I don't know how they do that on the phone, but I'm sure they've worked all that stuff out. I'm pretty sure. But again, the whole idea is to encourage people to save money as opposed to just spending the money on the average lottery ticket, which all the Thais, working class Thais, do it every week or every 2 weeks. So that's 2 draws a month. This is actually drawn weekly. The numbers for being drawn. Okay, the prizes. Winners can receive up to 1 million baht. I think first prize 1 million baht, and that's drawn. Looks like every week, with 5 winners for the first prize. Oh, 5 winners. It's 5 million baht. So it's 5 winning tickets, and 10,000 winners for the second prize. And I think the second prize was 1,000 baht. I'm not quite sure. I don't have the numbers from there. All contributions, including money spent on the tickets, will be refunded to members at retirement age. They don't actually along with their accumulated savings. So I think that's where this is saying with accumulated interest. Investment returns. The money in these savings accounts will earn investment returns throughout the pre-retirement period via the NFS goals and impact. Goals and impact, promote the retirement savings for the informal workers. And this is the thing, we have a very large population of informal workers. And again, you've got to start to think about the fact that, well, they're pretty much, apart from their Thai ID card, they have got no movement details. I suppose everybody's got a mobile phone these days, but a lot of Thais still don't have a mobile phone, especially one that has GPS. I guess it's a way to encourage people to save via a lottery system. Exactly how that's going to work, it is a bit of a mystery, but hey, look, again, I think it's a move in the right direction. The other one that came up, the other app, is this new 10,000 baht. What do you call it? What do you call that? Bitcoin, not Bitcoin. It's the 10,000 baht app that they're going to give to all Thais, every 50 million Thais who are eligible or something like that. I can't remember exactly the numbers. But just think about that one. the most interesting part about that app that's come in, even though it's not active yet, people have registered and they've installed the app on their phone. And it was brought to my attention only this week the fact that people have put that app on their phone and instantly been reminded by the establishment that they've got unpaid parking fines. Which again is interesting because the fact you can't actually use that app and that money for that app to pay their parking fines. It's only to be used in I think 5 kilometres of where your registered house address is, and only basically for foodstuffs, to put food on the table. Yet, the app's telling you you've got unpaid parking fines. Really, really interesting. The question on my mind is, these little incentives to, free money, right? Again, I suppose retirement fund is effectively free money. You're putting into it, and eventually you'll get something out of it. You'll either win a prize or prizes over that period of time, get the whole idea. Throw out the fishing line, reel them in, get the informal workers registered somewhere, matching up with their Thai ID card, so we can track them. Track them in every movement, every purchase they make. Is that not a surveillance state? That's the big question. Is that not a surveillance state? Sounds very much like China, doesn't it? Anyway, I'm not going to say either way whether it's a good or bad idea. If Thais want to, invest for their retirement, then they're doing it the wrong way with these apps. They need to go and see an investment advisor, right? How much money per month can you put into an investment, right, that will give you a retirement fund or retirement savings at the end of it. But again, when you got the average monthly Thai income is 15,000 baht a month, and there's a lot of under the table money as well, which I think they're trying to grab on, in that whole taxation rule. Again, like the app is not real money. This 10,000 baht app, it's not real money. You can't exchange it for real money. It's like a token, right? You still have to pay the taxes. Who's paying the taxes? So the establishment gives away this food on this app. What do they pay? They're paying with real money. Somewhat. The whole thing gets a bit confusing to me. And of course, the other sort of side of the equation there is I start to think about, the average Thai and their mobile phones and how secure they are. Because I think Mum's had to wipe her phone 3 or 4 times in the last 3 years, simply just to clear out the stuff that she collects with the little flash up ads and the bogus links that people send you on messages and things like that, and they install bits and pieces on your phone. And my best advice for anybody out there, not just Thais, do not put financial apps on your phone. End of story. Just don't do it. Right? Use a secure computer system. I don't know, it makes it easy. And I do have one app on my phone that has a limited access to the money I keep here in Thailand. But of course I have a lot of security on my phone as well, which I could quite easily teach people how to secure your phones properly. But again, I can't do that because I can't work here in Thailand. But you've got to ask those questions. Really, where is this country going? I understand from a democratic point of view and tracking the transient workforce is helpful for the government to obviously make things work in a strategy, right? Building an economy, building something in Thailand, but the insidious nature of, it's on your phone. You can easily lose your phone. It's registered to your Thai ID card, yes, but mind boggles. Anyway, before that interruption, look, if you're a Patreon or a member of our YouTube community and you've got access to that Discord, I'm quite happy to talk to you about this sort of stuff. I can't necessarily get too public with it because, again, it's a secret source. I spent 35 years in the IT industry doing security and large-scale infrastructure. And that's my claim to fame. Not that I ever see any opportunities to do that over here. Pretty much that's all locked up anyway, and it requires a whole bunch of changes to my visa application to even get involved in it. But aside from that, I'm quite happy to talk through about these sort of issues if you're looking for that information. So again, with the Patreon, with the membership, those people are part of my crew, and I'm only too happy to go out of my way for those people. Okay. Anyway, food is almost here. What do we got, darling? You show me. I got my coffee. Good.
กระเพราหมูตุ๋น
กระเพราหมูตุ๋น
Pork.
Sun. What's sun?
ตุ๋นlikeต้ม
Stewed pork. Okay.
Stewed
pork. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, and what's this one here? We got
ข้าวหมูย่าง
Kalmunyang, and we're waiting for the fish. And what's this one Mum got?
noodle
Noodle?
Yeah.
Just noodle? Only noodle?
he want to eat noodle
Oh, right.
ร้อนไหม
Mum's still feeding the baby. Yes, Mum still feed the baby.
and me still for you
Oh, okay, you feed me too, okay.
Alright, man.
Alright. Anyway, let's just drop the subject now and just get on with our normal weekly sort of adventures. So we're going to have lunch here now. We've got an idea to go actually to a garden centre as well, so stick around for that. We want to do something for the outside kitchen, right? It's actually, about an inch lower than the rest of the yard, so every time it rains, that little corner of the yard fills up with about an inch of water. So I want to get some stepping stones and something to go around it to lift it up so Mum doesn't get wet feet when she's going out in the front yard. The things we do. But yeah, so we got that, and of course we'll be doing our regular sort of topping up our weekly supplies and then getting home. So stick around. And I chose the snapper today because I do love my fish.
Oh my god.
Looks yummy, darling. Oh, what are you doing? You're taking Instagram again.
Hello. What you say?
Instagram.
Yeah.
Instagram. Okay, darling, you ready to go? Chiu mai? Chiu lao? Im lao? Im lao?
อิ่มแล้วค่ะ
Im lao?
Yeah.
Im lao, okay.
Okay, Mum,
Yeah, we polished that lot off, really. It was really quite yummy. Anyway, I think 859 baht for that lot. It was really quite perfect start to the day, if you know what I mean. Anyway, let's get out of here and do the rest of the stuff. Very, very nice little setting there. It's food is absolutely lovely. Anyway, we're out of here, and we'll pick it up when we get to the next location, Sanam Song, which is that we talk about that all the time. The big market we have out west our way. It's like a Chatuchak version of, but it's not only open on the weekends, it's open during weekdays, especially for the garden centres and things like that. So have a quick look around there when we get there, okay? Okay, so here we are. This is a garden shop we've stopped at before. They've got pretty much all the little garden supply. Oh, you got the, like decoration supplies, stepping stones and things like that. And now we got a range of different fillers. I think we're looking for soil at the moment, but yeah, something like this, some stepping stones. That's the sort of idea we're looking for. Not expensive at all. Anyway, we'll spend a few minutes here looking for what we're looking for. Yes, definitely all your garden supplies. Now, we're actually not at Sanam Luang Song, which is just across the road over here. It is open sort of thing, but what we're looking for is this sort of stuff here. And of course, I don't want fill. I actually want soil. I'm not quite sure which one the soil is. I cannot get my translator out. But these bags here are a little bit on the small side. Maybe we can find some bigger bags. We bought a few of these, what do you call it, the planter pots over the years, and they seem to do the job. Looks like the big bags of soil are over here. Well, that's very considerate of them, putting some paper in there to keep the back of the car clean. Very good, very good.
Darling.
Oi, Here we are. Here we are. I don't think it's going to be too heavy for the car. That's just going to lift the dirt up a little bit. Maybe put half an inch underneath the stones. I don't think we're doing too bad on the ride height. It's lifting a little bit. Anyway, we're good. We'll take this home first, then we'll go shopping. Well, that little garden exercise, 1,490 baht for all the stuff. Anyway, we're going to get that home first, and then we'll probably close out. So, yeah, let's all make our way home. That is, if I can actually convince them to actually finish their shopping. We've already paid for stuff. What are you looking for now, darling? Okay, so I let the girls can do the unpacking. Okay, we have the shopping. We had a lot this week. 4,000 baht. Oh my god. This is job for later. Oh, by the way, if you've actually managed to stick around this long in the video, don't forget to hit that like button, guys. You know, I know a lot of you guys watch the video and just forget about the little like thing. That's why we do it. We like you liking the video. So like. Anyway, just a quick recap. This is what I'll be doing when a bit cooler this afternoon. Just move this stuff out, put down the stones, and yeah, I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. Okay. There we have it. That should keep her feet dry to get up to the front yard. I think the sizing worked out all right. So we've got to wait for it to settle now. A couple of good rains and everything will settle down. The other idea I had was then probably put some turf sods on either side of it to actually green it back up again. But then again, so Shania said that we should do what we did around the other side. Yeah, so what we did on the other side here was we used just the, what do you call it, asphalt stone. It helps with the drainage as well. So that's another thing to consider. But this has stayed fairly dry all the way through the rain season. The back corner has a drainage hole, so it all runs into that corner there, which is pretty cool. But as I said, they're all work in progress. So give it a few weeks, a few more heavy rainfall. Like we had pretty heavy rain last night, so it won't take long for that to settle down. I may have to do a little bit more levelling over the next couple of weeks until I'm happy with it. But yeah, at least it's a start in the right direction. And it looks a downside better than this stuff that was on the ground anyway. Always making house. That's what you do when you're retired, isn't it? Anyway. Okay, darling, you think okay now?
Yes, it's okay now. I think to buy more. And it's okay. Everything okay now.
Yeah. I should be okay. Wait for the rain.
Yeah.
Should rain tonight, and a few more rain. It should settle everything down, level everything out. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, say goodbye.
Bye.
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 What else you say?
Bye.
And like, share, subscribe.
Like, share, and
Subscribe.
Enjoy video.
We've been forgetting to do the sign off for the last few videos. Oh, it's terrible, isn't it? Anyway, peace out, guys. Stay cool, and we'll see you next time.